What's going on, YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we're going to be talking about something a little bit different. I know we've been talking a lot about stickers in Paris and Stockholm and Antwerp and all this stuff recently. And I actually put out a poll a couple days ago like, hey, what do you guys want to hear more about? Do you want to hear more about stickers or cases or skins or whatever? And stickers is actually the most voted. You know, it's just a crazy time right now during the sticker sale, and it's a unique event that's only here for a limited time, and we have the rest of the year to talk about all the other things. So most people did want to hear about stickers, but I still want this channel to be kind of an all-encompassing kind of investment ideas and discussion and strategy and talk and all that stuff. And right now, cases, and specifically the Chroma cases, are a big talk. So I wanted to dive into that. You know, I saw this tweet from Brad the other day, and he said Chroma 2 supply is being destroyed. Currently less than 1K supply on Buff and at an all-time high price. Madness. And that is very interesting because obviously in general the CSGO market goes up over time, or it has historically gone up over time. That doesn't mean necessarily it's going to continue to go up over time, but we hope that's what will happen. We hope CS2 will be wildly successful. We hope the player base will grow. We hope everything will go up. That's why obviously we're investing in the first place. But what's very interesting is that these Chroma cases being at all-time highs, there is not actually a lot of items at all-time highs right now, because we very recently, you know, in like April, had the CS2 hype, the CS2 craze of CS2 getting announced and new players coming back to CSGO and all this craziness happening, where we saw prices explode to levels that we hadn't seen, you know, all-time highs. And then since then, a lot of items have gone down. Now, the market has been doing pretty well over the past week. Things have started to rebound, but most items right now, if you take a look, are not at all-time highs. But like Brad says here, yes, on Buff, they're at all-time highs, but hey, again, a lot of people don't have access to Buff or don't use Buff or whatever. If we take a look at some of these Chroma cases, we will see here, this is the Chroma 1 case, not at an all-time high. All-time high is 370-ish, and right now we're at 373. So I didn't think this looked higher, but yeah, Chroma cases are at an all-time high right now. Obviously, he was specifically talking about Chroma 2, but here's Chroma 3. The peak back here was like 273, and now we're at 295. And then here, obviously, with the aforementioned Chroma 2 cases, these have really exploded the most. 297 was our peak back in April, and now we're all the way up to 369. It is crazy. You know, Chroma 2s are seeing the big explosion, and obviously a lot of this is thanks to things like this. We had this video on Twitter from Trainwrecks that got posted. This was 2 weeks ago.
For the most part.
The dire straight for big.
Yeah.
Oh, yes! Please! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah,
Oh
stop
my
the vice.
god!
We didn't get to see the
Oh
stair
my god!
one, but it had to be
Yes!
He missed
Yes,
one.
bitch!
It's like, you know, almost needed.
He gets, obviously, the Ruby Karambit Doppler, which was very cool. This gets 2.6 million views on Twitter, 25,000 likes. You know, this gets people buying more Chroma 2 cases. Obviously, they want to be able to recreate this, but they also see the crazy, awesome stuff you can pull from it. They see their favorite streamer pulling it. They're going to try and recreate that. And then, of course, we have Dr. Disrespect himself, also with the Chroma 2 cases, pulling these out with this Twitter clip.
Really love CSGO. It's my all-time favorite game. It'll always be my all-time favorite game. It will! Yes! Woo! It'll always be my all-time favorite game. I love Counter-Strike.
And this clip came about a week later, I believe, July 21st. And this is obviously the M9 Bayonet Sapphire, and same thing from the Chroma 2 case, but also this one got even bigger. This got 7.6 million views on Twitter. He's continued to post about it a lot. This obviously picture looking very badass. Is very sick. He said somebody already offered him $100,000, which most people in the community don't believe is true, because I think they said it's worth like $14,000. But still, he posted a clip to 7.5 million people of him, pulling a $14,000 item out of a $3 case, $3.69 case, plus obviously $2.50 for the key or whatever. So he spent like $6. He got 14,000. He posted that to 7 million people. That's how you're gonna have items like this hitting all-time highs. And I thought this was very interesting. And we also had other streamers opening up these cases. I think guys like Tim the Tatman, I think people said Ninja was doing case openings. And what's very interesting here is that this is all before CS2 has even come out. Obviously, like I said, we're a couple months removed from the CS2 hype, but CS2 actually coming and creating another wave of hype. Maybe it'll be bigger than the previous CS2 hype wave. Maybe it won't be. I don't know, because now that we know CS2 is a thing, it's very, very possible that we don't see as high of a wave, but maybe higher. Who knows? Depends how good the game is. Depends how popular it is. Depends how much just growth and excitement there is in the communities. But when CS2 comes out, we are going to see a lot of these big name streamers then coming back to the game, because streamers profit so much off of the flavor of the month. Your favorite streamer, throughout the year, they're playing 20 different games. Whatever the most popular game is, they are playing that game because it gets the most viewers, but it's also a way to just eat up hours and hours and hours, because streamers, ultimately, at the end of the day, they're going to be making money when they're live, when they're streaming, and they need things to do. It's hard to come up with content the whole year. So if there's a new game that people are excited about, especially as big of a title as Counter-Strike, they're obviously going to be streaming it. And I'm sure, guys like Doc and Trainwreck, all those guys, they're going to be playing the game sometimes, but a lot of the times they're going to be doing case openings as well. And not only when they do these massive case openings, thousands of dollars of case openings, are they eating into the supply of cases, but then obviously their fans that go and watch are going to be eating into the supply more and more and more. And we know that the case issue has been an issue for a couple years now, of the supply of cases not coinciding or matching up with or aligning with correctly the amount of cases that are being opened. That's why we've seen case prices go so crazy, because cases are being opened faster than they're being pulled. That's why we've seen this insane run up here from 4 cents to $3.73 in just a couple of years. And this problem could potentially get worse. Yes, we do have a ton of new players coming into CS2 and playing the game. More cases are going to get dropped, but it's a lot faster to open up, 5,000 cases or 100 cases or 1,000 cases or whatever than it is to pull that many cases, especially cases specifically. So obviously, the Chroma cases with, the Karambit and the M9 Bayonet and the Dopplers and all these things, they've been going crazy. But the Chroma 2 case specifically, and I'm definitely no expert in cases. That's why I haven't talked about cases much. I definitely want to do a lot more research and dive into all this stuff a lot further. I don't really understand why the Chroma 2 case specifically has been getting all this love, when it seems like, the Chroma and Chroma 3 cases should be very, very similar. And I don't know, but this has been exploding as an investment. Maybe you think this is going to continue if guys like this keep posting and keep opening cases like this. I don't know. There has been some discussion in the community. Ad Brad, he said, how does everyone feel about the Chroma cases? It seems to be a trend for big streamers at the moment to try and hunt for Ruby Sapphire knives, and it caused an insane spike. Surely it's not sustainable, and will the trend die? We have Brongo, who is the owner or the creator of CSROI. He tweeted out, the trend will die with some lasting effect. Insane unboxings like Dr. Disrespect Sapphire really fueled the hype. All the Chroma cases have relatively low ROI, indicating that the value is less than the current case cost. Prisma cases are a much better buy for Chroma finishes, which is pretty interesting. So obviously, if we go to CSROI, we can see right now that some of the lowest ROI cases, we have glove cases, which are very, very popular. Obviously, people love getting the OG gloves. Those cases, very, very unprofitable at 38%. But then we see the Chroma 3 at 42.69%. We see the Chroma 2 at 43.67%. Chroma actually being the highest up here at 47.88%. But we can see there are much more profitable cases out there, like the Operation Wildfire, the Revolution, Recoil, Prisma, and I think that's one that Brongo said, right? Yeah, he said the Prisma case he thinks is a better option. So who knows? Obviously, a lot of the times, hype is good and bad, because hype, if you're investing in something, if you want to buy a ton of Chroma 2 cases, hype is great. If people keep pulling crazy things and keep doing these unboxings, and they're unboxing Chroma 2 and their fans are unboxing Chroma 2, then the Chroma 2 is going to keep going crazy and it's going to keep going up, and you love that hype. But also, hype can create bubbles, hype can create overrated stuff, hype can create overvalued stuff, or stuff that's just overpriced and not going to give you great return. So I don't know. It's a tough call right now, but I can definitely understand how going forward into CS2, how most cases, if not just certain cases, but maybe a lot of different cases, maybe all cases are going to go crazy. But I know into CS2 streamers are going to be doing so many unboxings, probably for months, and case supplies are going to get eaten into drastically. I really do believe that case investing or case investments are going to do very well. Now, will it just be a couple of select cases that the streamers really go hard on, or will them and all their fans want to bounce around to different cases? Will their fans want to buy cheaper cases or more profitable cases, or cases with different guns or knives or skins? I don't know, but I can see the time coming. Again, we don't even know when CS2 is going to come out, but I can see the day when it does come out, how cases are actually absolutely going to explode. Now, right now, obviously, I'm most focused on Paris, but once Paris is done, I might really start diving deep into cases and, trying to ride some of this wave. I don't know. Like I said, don't get caught up in the hype too much. Don't get caught up in the bubble. At the end of the day, you don't want to be buying high and selling low. Maybe it's too late. Maybe we've already missed the wave. But maybe there's a big opportunity here. I don't know. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.